front lines for your sacrifices, your commitment, and for keeping us safe. Thank you.
The winner here will go to the championship game to take on the Lyford Lady Bulldogs. First pitch, they're going to check swing. Didn't go around. For ball one, let's meet the starting lineup for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. Armari Perales leading it off. Batting second, Michaela De La Torre. Batting third, Caitlin Acosta. Batting fourth, Zelinda Camacho. Batting fifth, Natalie Trevino. Batting sixth, Michaela Cisneros. Checking to see up on the scoreboard. The count should be 2-0. Batting sixth, Michaela Cisneros. Batting seventh, Clara Garza. In the eighth spot, Bella Ramos. Batting ninth is Natalie Acosta. Count runs 2 balls, no strikes to the leadoff hitter, Perales. That last pitch missed upstairs for ball 3. Swung on, ground ball to the third base side, over to first. And in time for the first out, 5-3 put out. Here in the top of the first inning. The Lady Tigers' second game of the day, their final game. They took on Lyford this morning and lost 6-0. Second game of the day for Mercedes. 1 out. First pitch, finding the river for strike 1. That pitch missing for ball 1. Liana Casanova doing the pitching for the Lady Diamondbacks. The lefty deals. That's outside for ball 2. Alexia Hernandez calling the balls and strikes. Here's the 2-1. To the shortstop, picked over to first, and a clean play. 6-3 put out by Carissa Lopez. 2 quick outs in the inning. This brings up Caitlin Acosta, batting third in the order. First pitch missing for a ball. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to the batter, Acosta. Still filling in the lineup card here. We will meet the starting defense here for the Lady Diamondbacks. Ground ball to the first baseman, out number 3. Casanova makes quick work of the inning. Midway through the first, no score. Lady Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're Robert Bella's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Bottom of the first, Lady Diamondbacks at the plate for the first time this evening. Leading it off is Alexia Hernandez. Natalie Trevino, the pitcher for Mercedes. She's ahead in the count early, no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 from Trevino. That one missing for a ball, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2, that misses upstairs. Count runs even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count runs full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. To meet the starting lineup for the Lady Diamondbacks, Alexia Hernandez in the leadoff spot. Batting second, Ale Ardiana. Batting third, Andrea Ortiz. Batting fourth, Carissa Lopez. Batting fifth, Caitlin Handy. In the sixth spot, Daniela Ortiz. Batting seventh, Alexia Balzan. Here's a 3-2 payoff pitch. That's outside, and a leadoff walk for the Lady D-backs. Just like that, they have a runner on. Batting eighth, Alondra Rodriguez. And Kayla Monjaras rounding out the starting lineup, batting in the 9th spot. To the leadoff walk issued by Trevino. This one's fouled back. Ariana try to lay down the sacrifice bunt, falls behind in the count early, no balls and a strike. To meet the starting defense for the Mercedes Lady Tigers at second base, Aramari Perales, the second baseman. The shortstop, Zalinda Camacho, that's the middle infield. In the circle, Natalie Trevino. Behind the plate is Michaela Cinsneros. She'll be calling the balls and strikes. Claire Garza at first base. Caitlin Acosta, the third baseman. That's the starting infield for the Lady Tigers. Trevino coming, fields it, fires over to first. And in time, tag at second, and she's out for the double play. So this brings up Andrea Ortiz, third batter in the order. The sacrifice was in order. Then the runner got caught leaning for the double play. First pitch in for a strike. Bases will clear, no balls and a strike. 2 down in the inning, bottom of the first, no score. Here's the 0-1. That one misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bella Ramos, the center fielder. Natalie Acosta, the right fielder. And Michaela De La Torre out in left. That's the starting defense for the Lady Tigers. One ball, 1 strike to the batter, Andrea Ortiz. The 1-1 fouled back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. That one misses upstairs for a ball. Counts even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2, swung on and a foul ball down the third base side. Count will stick at 2-2. Two on the way to the batter, Andrea Ortiz. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. We've played 1. We head to the second. No score. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Progreso, Lozano, Rangerville, and Rancho Viejo. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. No score. Top of the second inning, what is essentially the semifinals, so to speak. The winner here will play the Lyford Lady Bulldogs in the championship game tomorrow at 12:30. The loser would play most likely San Benito in the 3rd and 4th place game. First pitch outside for ball 1. Pioneer with a 2-1 tournament record. Picked up a win against San Benito earlier today. This is their second and final game of the day. Same case for the Lady Tigers. That's a ground ball down the third base side, foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mercedes lost a close one early this morning against Lyford, 6-0. Cassidy Rodriguez went toe-to-toe with Mia Wettergrove, who took a no-hitter into the 7th inning. 1-1 on the way. Zelinda Camacho leading it off for the Lady Tigers. Casanova's pitch misses upstairs for ball 2. Natalie Trevino in the on-deck circle. Michaela Cincneros to follow. Two 2-1 on the way. Casanova deals. That pitch is high for ball 3. Three balls and a strike. That one swung on, popped up. And coming in to make the grab. That's a catch. She held on to it. Alexia Balzan with a nice catch out in right field for out number 1. Coach Garcia checking on his right fielder. First pitch missing for a ball. Zelinda Camacho, the batter. She's the cleanup batter for, or rather, excuse me, Camacho flew out to right field on the F9. Forgot to mark that down on my book. Natalie Trevino is the batter, batting 5th in the order. Michaela Cincneros in the on-deck circle. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. The 1-1 popped up to left field. Camping under it makes the grab. Daniela Ortiz for out number 2. Two down in the inning. Two balls, no strikes. Michaela Cincneros, the batter. That pitch fouled back. 2 balls and a strike. This one's fouled back. And the count will stay even at 2-2 with 2 down in the inning. Here's the 2-2, the pitch, swung on, got a piece of the changeup. Lopez there for the grab for the F6. 1-2-3 inning, midway through the second. No score, you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Road 9 City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you can get the best-selling vehicle in America, a 2019 Ford F-150 for just 0 interest for 72 months, 0 payments for 90 days, and 0 money down. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Before you have time to worry.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Bottom of the second inning. Pioneer leading it off. Carissa Lopez takes a called strike. Count runs even. A ball and a strike to the freshman shortstop. 1-1 on the way. Natalie Trevino gets that one in the dirt. 2 balls in the strike. 4, 5, 6, the order due up. Two, 1 on the way. That's in the dirt for ball 3. Three-one on the way. Trevino's pitch, that one hit hard but foul. Lopez needs to straighten that one out, and she'll be talking extra bases. Carissa Lopez, in her first 2 trips to the plate last night, had 2 doubles and 4 RBIs. Another hard hit ball, but foul. Again, just straighten that one out just a little bit. Carissa Lopez, a star-studded freshman for the Lady Diamondbacks, a part of a bright future for this club. Here's the 3-2. We'll try it again. That's in the dirt and a good eye, and a leadoff walk for Lopez. And the Diamondbacks have their first base runner of the afternoon. Caitlin Handy now the batter, showing bunt but pulls back for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. That one's popped up to the left side, giving chase, making the grab. It was Caitlin Acosta for the out. Now 1 down in the inning. Daniela Ortiz, the batter. Trevino's pitch in for strike one. Plenty of regional tournament action for the fans this evening. All 4 Valley teams in action. And we will have them here on Real Sports Live. There's the 0-1. Chases that one out of the zone. Ortiz behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Alexia Bazan in the on-deck circle. Here's the 0-2. That's a called strike 3. 2 outs after the leadoff walk surrendered to Lopez. Natalie Trevino responds with a pop-up and a strikeout, 2 down. This brings up the 7th hitter, Alexia Bazan. She's the starting right fielder. First pitch swinging, and that's going to be caught for the 3rd out. Solid defense, solid pitching, the theme through this one. We head to the 3rd inning. No score. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. 1 ball and a strike. Top of the 3rd. 7-8-9, the order due up for Mercedes. Claire Garza leading it off. She's the starting first baseman. Casanova back in the circle. Here's the 1-1. Got a piece of it. Foul for strike 2. The 1-2 ground ball picked, tossed over to first, and in time, 1 up and 1 down. Ariana, the second baseman, flipped over to first baseman for the out. Just like that, 1 down in the inning. Top of the 3rd. No score, Bella Ramos, the 8th batter. takes that strike from Casanova. That pitch swung on, and it doesn't sneak back up the middle, but it's going to be an infield single. Ramos hit that slow roller. Adriana was there to corral it, but by the time she got there, Bella Ramos was already safe on first. A one-out single. Natalie Acosta, the batter. First pitch misses for a ball. A ball and a strike. This one's popped up. That one's off the netting for a strike. Alexia Hernandez with a good hustle play there. Coach Ram Partida making his way back to the ballpark. One on the way. That's high and tight for ball 2. Had to get out of the way of that one. Throw back over to first, not in time. Two one on the way. Hard hit ball foul. Count will run even at 2-2. The Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats got themselves some lunch. Looks like they'll be having some Whataburger. That's on the menu for the Lady Cats. They have the 7 o'clock slate against San Benito. That one's upstairs for ball 3. The 3-2 fouled back, and a good at-bat here from the 9th hitter in the hole, Natalie Acosta. We'll try it again. Here's the 3-2. That one just missing for ball 4. Acosta wasn't sure what the call was. Adamari Perales, now the batter. That pitch misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Back to the top of the order for Mercedes. That's in for a called strike 1. A ball and a strike, 1 down. Mercedes has runners on first and second. One on the way. It's upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike, 1 down. Top of the 3rd inning. Two one, swung on, hit to center field, in and out of the glove. Leal is going to send the runner, and here's the play at the plate, called out at the plate. Bella Ramos called out at the plate in a close play. Acosta on second, Perales will be credited with the single. Michaela De La Torre now the batter. That's a big play for the Lady Diamondbacks. Runners will be on first and second. The runner, Ramos, hesitated when she was getting to the bag at third. Two down. De La Torre, the batter. That one's upstairs for a ball. That one fouled back for a called strike. Just got a piece of that one. Was De La Torre. A ball and 2 strikes. That one missing upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Alyssa Garcia, our Hacienda, she has a player of the game earlier for the Lyford Lady Bulldogs, Mia Weddegrove. This is going to be a base hit into left field. The Owl's going to hold the runner, and the bases are going to be loaded. Nice piece of hitting there from De La Torre. Nothing special, just putting the ball in play on a little Texas leaguer. Caitlin Acosta now the batter. First pitch is hit foul for strike 1. Big spot here for Casanova and the Lady Diamondbacks. Bases loaded. 2 down, no score. Top of the third. One misses for ball 1, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. That's in for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 in a big spot here early in this ball game with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Casanova gets out of the jam. Midway through the third, no score. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westago East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll
blaze a trail for future generations.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. No balls and a strike. Middle of the order. What's going on? No balls and a strike. Strike 2 called. Alondra Rodriguez, the batter. That one's fouled back. Count will stay at 0-2. Eight, 9-1, the order due up for Pioneer. Trevino in the circle, 0-2 on the way. Still no score. The bottom of the third inning, that pitch upstairs. One ball, 2 strikes. The designated player digs into the box. Here's the 1-2. Fouls that one back. Count will stick at 1-2. Monjaras in the on-deck circle. Batting 9th, then back to the top of the order. A big spot for Casanova to get out of the bases loaded jam. 1-2 on the way. Off speed. This one's fouling out of play, and the count will stay at 1-2. The Lady Diamondbacks, second game of the day. They got a win earlier against San Benito, 11-5. This is their last game of the day. The same case for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. They had the 9 a.m. game against Lyford. They lost that game 6-0. This one's popped up and caught for out number 1. Cisneros makes the grab on the F2. Now 1 down in the inning, 9-1-2 the order due up for Pioneer. Kayla Monjaras, the batter, batting from the right-handed side of the plate. Her first trip to the batter's box here in the bottom of the third. First pitch in for strike 1. Alexia Hernandez in the on-deck circle. Oh, 1 on the way. Trevino's pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. One ball, 1 strike to the batter, 9th in the order. Here's the 1-1. Fouls that one back for strike 2. Hernandez waiting in the on-deck circle. She drew a walk in her first trip to the plate. Just 2 base runners for Pioneer so far. Both Hernandez and Lopez were the only 2 to reach base. Both drew the walk. Off speed, check swing. They're gonna check. She did not go. The count will run even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So San Benito getting warmed up for their game. They'll be facing Rio Hondo in the nightcap. 7 o'clock scheduled first pitch. That'll be the final game of the day. That painted the corner for strike 3, 2 down. Natalie Trevino gets the strikeout. 3rd strikeout of the day. Back to the top of the order, Alexia Hernandez. The lefty digs in. drew a walk in her first at bat. Trevino gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's low for a ball. A ball and no strike to the batter, Hernandez. Ale Ariana in the on-deck circle. She's 0 for 1. That one swung on left field. Count will go even at a ball and a strike. So the day got started with Mercedes and Lyford. Lyford getting the win there. And in the second game of the day, Pioneer beat San Benito. And then the third game of the day, Lyford beat Rio Hondo. And now the fourth game here with Pioneer and Mercedes. And then, of course, the fifth and final game of the day will be San Benito and Rio Hondo. 1-3 put out. As we head to the fourth, no score. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi, we're Peter Bay Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live. Go!
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. We are in the top of the fourth inning as I adjust the scoreboard here. Coach Brett Esparza of the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats joining us.
Hey Kevin, how you doing, brother?
I'm just hanging in there. A lot of softball, and you can start to kind of see it kind of around the park. You know, everyone's a little bit tired, and I know these kids are for sure. Everyone's playing 7 innings.
Yeah, this 7-inning format has really been a good thing for everybody to get extra games in right before their district season, or in our case, right amidst the district season. I know the 5As, Mercedes and them have already had their first district game. We did as well, but you get opportunity to get some more games, and with arguably 5 of the better programs currently going on. I know we're seeing great pitching from everybody. Pioneer's got two good girls in the circle. Mercedes has good pitching even today. Casanova's doing a great job. Fill it in.
Picked by Lopez,
Now,
makes
this
the
Pioneer
play.
Team, though, let me tell you, that we've been watching this in the stands, and that's probably the 4th play that you just have to think, man, what a fantastic job these youngsters from Pioneer are doing. I mean, plays in the outfield. That play right there, dive and stop to get up and throw her out. This team right here is really got some tremendous athletes out there, and they're a really strong team.
That was Carissa Lopez, the freshman, and she just made a heck of a play, and we're going to save that highlight reel for out number 1. And that's basically come routine for Lopez, who's just a freshman, and I know that was one thing you and I were talking about, and Coach Debbie Esparza as well, that was the first thing that stood out to us was the play of Lopez, how she was able to make that play for the first out.
She's been a great shortstop in this tournament and has hit the ball tremendously. I know she hit us very well last night, and throughout the tournament she's hit the ball very well. She's got a bright future, just a freshman. She's playing well above her years.
That one a foul ball, 2 balls and a strike. And just the way this tournament started, it started out with a bang with both Lyford and San Benito, then you all and Mercedes, and it's been quality softball.
So Another good play right there.
Another routine play, 6-3, 2 quick outs by Lopez. Michaela Cincinnati will be the batter, batting 6th in the order.
Mercedes did a good job of pitching around her and giving up the walk and not the hit earlier when they had girls on and they ended up putting Lopez on base. But no, she'll hurt you at the plate too, so she's going to be a force in the Valley to deal with for sure in their district. And as we get forward, that one's out of play.
Casanova is a senior, but it's a young group of kids that Coach Garcia told me it's a young group. You know, their ceiling's very high, and it starts with players like Lopez. The 0-1 to the left fielder, diving, making the catch.
That wind's tricky out there for these outfielders today. That wind's blowing straight in your face, and it's making the ball do funny things out there. And this Pioneer group's had some diving catches, but they're able to make the plays. This is good softball, man. 4 innings or 3.5 of quality defense and good pitching.
So we're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Bottom of the 4th inning. Natalie Trevino back in the circle. Top of the order due up. First pitch in for strike 1. Ale Ariana leading things off for the Lady Diamondbacks. The 0-1 misses for ball 1. I think the theme is speed and power in this tournament. We're seeing a lot of teams that have that. Athleticism,
that's right.
Another word. When Lyford and Mercedes met this morning, that's all it was. On the run, making the diving catch. Bella Ramos with a highlight reel catch. And defense. A lot of good plays defensively.
You were talking a little earlier about the kids being tired, and you haven't seen it this game. I mean, both these teams are doing a great job defensively. Kids are having extra effort plays, and that says a lot for the grit of these kids and these programs that are making those plays. That's why they have so much success throughout their season. These kids just getting after it in the field.
Andrea Ortiz, the batter. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. But there's the speed that we talked about, not only in the offensive game, but on the field as well. Just athletes all over the field. Here's the 1-0. That's a foul ball for a strike. Natalie Trevino played second base earlier today. Now she's in the circle, played a little bit of shortstop yesterday as well. Doing it all for the Lady Tigers here. A ball and a strike, one down. One on the way. That's fouled back for strike two. A ball and 2 strikes. I was talking earlier about this Pioneer team that they have a couple of feathers in their hats with wins against Harlingen South and San Benito, and they're really starting to turn the tide. And the winner here, I was talking with Coach Garcia, the winner here will be in the championship against Lyford. So essentially it's the semis, more or less.
Well, I know Pioneer didn't have their best showing against Lyford the first time out, and nothing against Mercedes. They played them tough as well, but I think that's a game that, with the way they've been playing in spurts, it'll be a great matchup either way. You're going to get a quality final with both these teams against Lyford, and Lyford's got the makings of another tremendous year. I know they've got some more games on their slate with South coming up as well. But no, they're as advertised and well deserving. So those kids are playing very, very well, and they're getting it from everybody. That's what's making them so tough. Is when one kid is down or not coming through, they have another kid that steps right in there and gets the job done. And they're kind of built 1 through 9 that way, and you kind of have to pitch around almost everybody. And that's what makes them hard to beat.
2-2 pitch on the way from Trevino. And you talk about Mercedes and the district that they're in. That one's fouled back. I was talking about it last night that the more that the season goes on, the more we see that district is truly wide open, with Brownsville veterans losing Maggie Barbosa and, of course, losing Mia Antandua. And right now there's still no Natalie Mendoza behind the plate. And Mercedes also took their lumps, but you can see them starting to come full circle. And really in a district that's wide open with Ed Couch, and we know the talent's there. Even Brownsville Pace has made some noise. But compared to the last few years where it's Brownsville veterans and then everybody else, it's really a wide open district.
Yeah, this year, and Mercedes has the team that is really never out of it. I mean, they've got quality pitching no matter who steps in the circle. As even today, there's an out right there.
A 1-3 put out.
She's done a real good job when she gets ahead, is staying ahead and making the hitter hit something they don't want to hit, and and making them hit her pitch and really pitching around contact and doing a good job. So to keep these Pioneer hitters off balance, she's done an amazing job in the circle today. So thus far.
Teresa Lopez, the freshman who made that play over at shortstop earlier, steps in the box. She's ahead in the count, a ball and no strikes. Definitely a lot of athletes and speed on the Ed Couch-Elsa team.
Yes, that's right. We've scrimmaged them earlier this year, and they have quite a bit of athletes and team speed as well. They make plays very fast. They're very fast on defense, and they've been quietly away. I know they went out of town for a Cal Allen tournament, and then they were gone again last weekend.
They're in Seguin this weekend.
And this weekend in Seguin, so them being out of sight, out of mind, they could sneak up on some teams that aren't prepared for them and be a quiet force early in the district, and they can jump on some teams early and put themselves in a good striking spot to contend for the title. Then, I know everybody's kind of got the Ed Couch Mercedes matchup circled on the calendar, and the Mercedes vets and Ed Couch vets, circled. But Ed Couch has been tested too. I mean, they came to San Benito 1 week, and they went to Los Fresnos the next week for
that ball's got some range on it, but it's foul.
That wind pushed it foul, but she hit all of that one. But yeah, those are good matchups that'll really determine the top seed or top 2 seeds in that district. But that's a district that, you're right, is pretty wide open.
It's really just a matter of who can stay healthy because it seemed like each team was bitten by that injury bug. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss and a strikeout. We're going to take a quick break.
That's a huge out right there.
We head to the 5th. No score. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hacienda.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hi, we're DJ Southwest Alameda. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today, located at 237.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live, bottom of the 5th, rather top of the 5th. Lady Tigers due up. First pitch in for strike 1. Claire Garza leading it off for the Lady Tigers. Casanova still in the circle as a lefty coach. What makes it special with Casanova and how she brings heat, and she's also from the left-handed side.
Well, she's already, any lefty, she's gonna have well, like last night, she threw a little rise ball that got up on her hands, and so now you got a pitch that's up and in on a righty, and if you got some heat on, like you said, I mean that's a tough pitch to hit. I know that kind of shut us down a little bit last night. Is that pitch right there? I mean that's one that you know is coming eventually once you kind of see it a couple times, and she's kind of deceptive. That changeup she had last night was really, really good and really kept us off balance. But when she came hard inside, there wasn't much quality contact that we could get on the ball.
Mercedes with just 4 base runners. This one's popped up and there to make the grab. Diana, the second baseman, for the first out.
And then for her being left-handed, I mean, you know, she's got a good command of, you know, a rise ball or something that's up and out. You know, that's up and out on a righty. That's a hard pitch to get to as well. She can hit the top part of the zone, the outside part of the plate. That's a tough pitch for any righty to get at. And being that's the side that she's coming on, that's an easy side for her to get to, and it really puts you at a disadvantage if she's on.
Especially to the right-handed hitters.
Right. That's the pitch right there. I mean, that's up and down. That's a take most of the time early in the count, and kids aren't going to swing at that pitch. That's a tough one to pick. They're going to want something that's down and in or down and over the plate. And if she's on like that, that's a tough pitch to hit. And watch you see what she does here. She's up there.
So with the rise that comes in on the hands, would it be as equal as to a sweeping slider, almost? Or what would it be more compared to in baseball? Just that pitch that's just hard to hit. That.
I mean, that's the thing is that if the lefty can in baseball throws that little curve at you, it keeps it up in the zone. That's the pitch you're trying to hit. The one you know is moving at you. At the same time, it's right. It's curving to you. That's a hard one to get the barrel out in front on, because the break is late. The break's early. Kids can make the adjustment, get the barrel out in front of it. But that break is late. They're almost in a no-win situation, trying to pull that ball, which most kids are going to want to do anyway.
Right.
That's the one difference. I mean, it's really tough to teach these kids to hit a rise ball unless you're just staying on top and working a lot of high T stuff, or you got somebody on staff that can throw it. because these kids see enough of it playing travel ball or around, and softball's gotten so big that a lot of kids throw them. But if you got a kid with a good one or a late break or a kid's throwing super hard and then here's a little rise ball, I mean she can really be super dominant.
Here's the 1-2.
There's one.
That's hit the other way.
Look
Dive
at
and catch.
I think that's the thing that makes she's makes her good and makes this team fantastic is when you got a defense playing this solid right now. Even that pitch that got a little too much plate, we had a good barrel on it. Shit, the girl went out there and made a play. Dive and stop, and anywhere else that falls in, and now you got a hit. But man, this defense is playing fantastic behind both pitchers today, and really making all the difference for them. Now she's a little more confident in that circle. I mean, she's want to take that risk and put a little something on it, and really be a dominant force. But
that was Alexia Balzan, the right fielder, and we're seeing a bunch of defensive plays here in the outfield. That one's foul, heads up. No balls and a strike to the batter, Natalie Acosta, 9th batter in the order. She's the right fielder. That one's going to be an easy play. And a 1-2-3 inning.
Well, I'm going to step away and get our team ready for the 7 o'clock, and I'll let you enjoy the rest of this gym
sir.
right
Thanks
here.
for joining us. Coach Esparza from Rio Hondo.
Thanks, bro.
Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Bottom of the 5th inning. Coach Esparza of the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats joined us on the broadcast for a couple innings. He's going to go get his troops ready to go. They have the 7 o'clock slate against the host team, the San Benito Lady Greyhounds. Here's the 1-0. And now it's going to be an error by the shortstop. Zelinda Camacho unable to haul that one in. Caitlin Handy gets aboard on the E6. Pioneer will have the leadoff runner on board. Daniela Ortiz comes to the plate. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 2nd inning. Trying to lay down the bunt and does. Trevino picks it, fires over to first, and in time. The sacrifice is executed and the go-ahead run is in scoring position. Coach Joey Rios and the Lyford Lady Bulldogs. Coach Rios got career win number 100 earlier today in their win against Rio Hondo. Alexia Balzan, the batter, who made that fantastic grab out in right field in the top half of the inning, comes to the plate. First pitch misses for ball one. This one's popped up. And there to make the play is Bareilles for the second out. Two down in the inning. Alondra Rodriguez, the batter, pops this one up, and that's going to fall in for a base hit, and the run's going to score. And Pioneer is going to take the 1-0 lead. RBI single from Alondra Rodriguez puts Pioneer on the board first. Monjaras digs in. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the third. Trevino gets the sign. That pitch missing low for a ball. Here's the 1-0. That pitch misses upstairs. Throw back over to first. Not in time. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats will be taking on the San Benito Lady Greyhounds later tonight. First pitch set for 7 o'clock. And again, the winner here will face the Lyford Lady Bulldogs in the tournament championship tomorrow at 12:30. And again, we will be here live for both games, the 3rd and 4th place game along with the title game. 2 balls and a strike. That's the count. That pitch high and tight for ball 3. Alexia Hernandez in the on-deck circle. Day 2 of the 2020 Lady Hound Invitational. 3 balls and a strike. And a big swing and miss, and the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Dave Favila is here in attendance somewhere. Kind of lost track of him, not sure where he went. He's our editor with Rio Sports Live. We put out our tab. The tab printed yesterday. We were able to pick up copies late yesterday afternoon when Joe swung by and dropped off a stack, and that stack is all gone. I was able to pass them out to a couple of the teams. 3-2 on the way. Two down in the inning with a runner on first. 1-0 Pioneer with the lead. That ball is hit foul. Count will stay put at 3-2. Coach Denise Lita of the San Benito Lady Greyhounds. She's in Gonna dig into her storage closet. She's got her team warming up. Coach Gus Gonzalez and Kristen Longoria working in the cages, getting the Lady Hounds ready for their game. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Natalie Trevino answers back. We head to the 6th, 1-0 Pioneer leads. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Fort Mansfield, Texas.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at 8.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. The Lady Tigers will have a base runner. Adamari Perales reaches on the error. Score that in E3. Just like that, the tying run is aboard. Michaela De La Torre comes to the plate, expecting a bunt here to move the runner over. Lays down the bunt. Flips over to the second baseman covering. A routine PFP play. Ariana covering. Sacrifice is in order, one down. Base hit can tie the game. Caitlin Acosta digs into the box, gets the signs from Coach Leal, and we'll see what the Lady Tigers come up with. This one hit the other way. That's a foul ball. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Went around on that bunt attempt, counts no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 with a runner on second. That misses for a ball. They're going to check her swing. That's in for strike 3. 2 down in the inning. After the error, a sac bunt, there's 2 down. Zelinda Camacho comes to the plate. Base hit could score the run here in the top of the 6th inning. That's a pop up to right field for the 3rd out. Some solid pitching from Casanova. Midway through the 6th, 1-0 Pioneer looking for some insurance when we return on Rio Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hi, we're Robert Dulles, Lyford, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. That pitch missing outside for ball 2. Top of the order for the Lady Diamondbacks, Alexia Hernandez leading it off. She's 0 for 1. Drew a walk in the 1st inning, then grounded into a 1-3 putout in the 3rd. Natalie Trevino is still in the circle for the Lady Tigers. That pitch missing for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. That's going to be a 4-pitch walk. And the Lady Diamondbacks have the lead runner on. This brings up Ale Ariana. Second batter in the order. She's 0 for 2. That pitch in for strike 1. Andrea Ortiz waiting in the on-deck circle. Lays down the bunt, but it's foul. Count will run 0-2. Those Fresno's Falcons and San Antonio Brandeis going at it. Mark Molina has that call up in San Antonio. The Pioneer boys basketball team as well. They're getting set to go. The 0-2 called strike 3. That one just grazing the outside corner. One out in the inning. Andrea Ortiz comes to the plate. This one fouled back for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Trevino. That pitch misses upstairs. Throw back over to first, not in time. One out in the inning after the leadoff walk to Hernandez. Ortiz at the plate. She's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in the first. And a ground out to the pitcher back in the fourth. Carissa Lopez in the on-deck circle. This one's popped up. There to make the grab is Camacho. The shortstop, 2 down. Gotti Lopez, the batter. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the fourth. Drew a walk back in the second. Takes the first pitch looking for a strike. Lopez, the freshman, who's already made some fine plays at shortstop. Last night she had 2 doubles and 4 RBIs in her first trip to the plate. 0-1 on the way. Trevino deals. Chase to that one up in the zone. Fouls it off. No balls and 2 strikes. Be sure to follow us on the social media sites at Rio Sports Live on Twitter and Instagram. Give us a follow there. Like us on Facebook at Rio Sports Live. All 4 of the regional tournament games are being streamed tonight on Rio Sports Live. The Pioneer Diamondbacks boys basketball team will be in action. Pretty sure a lot of the Diamondback fans here have some interest there with that, as the team has reached their first regional tournament. Along with the Los Fresnos Falcons, Coach Marco Hinojosa and his team punching their ticket to the Sweet 16 after Tuesday's win against Edinburgh Vela at the Bird Ogden Arena. That one's a called strike 3. Lopez is retired. We head to the 7th. Pioneer leads 1-0 on Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're Sharyland Rattlers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Hi, we're PSJ Southwest Javelinas, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. J's up!
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live, top of the 7th. Last shot here for Mercedes if they're going to want to muster up a comeback. That's a foul ball hit the other way for a strike. A win here for the Lady Diamondbacks will put them at 3-1 in the tournament. And it will call for a rematch with Lyford tomorrow at 12:30 in the championship game. That's in for a called strike 2. Natalie Trevino leading it off for Mercedes. She's 0 for 2. She's Casanova's counterpart. That pitch outside for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Trevino. She's 0 for 2. Michaela Cincneros awaits in the on-deck circle. That off speed had the batter guessing. The Pioneer and Harlan game is underway. Catch all the action there on Rio Sports Live. Here's the 1-2. This one fouled back. Right in front of us, off the netting. Count will stick at 1-2. That one hit, there's a drive, center field, gone. See ya. Natalie Trevino, she'll take the tour in a clutch home run. We're all tied at 1. Touch 'em all, kid. Mercedes ties this baby up at 1 in the top of the 7th. Really the first mistake that Casanova has made. Natalie Trevino ties it up. Lady Tigers back in this ball game. Michaela Cincneros now the batter. The Lady Tigers saw some 7th inning magic yesterday against Rio Hondo. And that pitch misses for a ball and a strike. (1-0) on the way from Casanova. Hard hit ball into left field. Cincneros is aboard. The go-ahead run now on first. So now a lineup change here. Alexis Moya now the batter, batting for Claire Garza. Mercedes looking for some more 7th inning magic. They were able to come back and tie the game against Rio Hondo yesterday in the top of the 7th. And again, the winner here will move on to the championship round to take on the Lyford Lady Bulldogs. Here we go, the pitch. That's in for a strike. No balls and a strike. Casanova, the southpaw, tossing the glove in and out. Tossing the ball into her glove, in and out. That misses for a ball and a strike. One on the way. That's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 on the way. Here's the pitch. Missing just outside the runner. Cisneros thought about it, but retreated back to the bag. No throw. Nobody down in the inning. That's the bright spot for Mercedes. They get the leadoff home run. Then Cisneros got aboard on a single. She's on first, representing the go-ahead run. In a 1-1 stalemate, this one's popped up left field. Giving chase is Ortiz. Calls him off, makes the grab, 1 down. Bella Ramos will now come to the plate. So here we go. Top of the 7th, 1-1 ball game. Casanova had been masterful through the first 6 innings and gave up that leadoff homer to her counterpart Trevino. Now coming in, giving chase, makes the catch. Balzan, the runner, doubles him up. Is she out at first? And she's out at first for the double play. Now midway through the 7th, we're all tied at 1. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, we're all tied at 1. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you can get the best-selling vehicle in America, a 2019 Ford F-150 for just 0 interest for 72 months, 0 payments for 90 days, and 0 money down. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. When in Poor Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a life.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Bottom of the 7th, 5-6-7. The order due up for the Lady Diamondbacks. Caitlin Handy leading it off. Chases that rise ball upstairs. Quickly falls behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Daniela Ortiz now the batter. And again, if this game goes to extra innings, we're going to go to the ITB rules. And really, this game well ahead of schedule. The final game slated to start at 7. We're approaching 6 o'clock. Ortiz with a swing and miss. For strike 1. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second, laid down the sacrifice in the 5th. That's the only run Pioneer was able to generate. A 1-run 5th, then Mercedes answering with a run in the 7th. Here's the 0-1. Chased on that one. Quickly behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, back-to-back strikeouts from Natalie Trevino. Stepping in the circle. She's responsible for this game going to the bottom half of the inning. She hit that solo home run to tie the game. Now she steps in the circle and gets back-to-back punch-outs. Alexia Bazan steps into the box. She's 0 for 2 with 2 pop-ups in the second and in the 5th inning. Bazan, the right fielder. Pioneer just needs a base runner. A ball and no strikes, 2 down. One 0 on the way. The 1-0 pitch fouled back for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. I know Mark Molina is at that Los Fresnos game. I'm not sure where Joe's at, but I know that we have all 4 games coming to you live. I know the Los Fresnos game started at 5:30. That pitch low and in for ball 2. But nonetheless, by the time we get rolling with that 7 o'clock game, well, as much as 5 games going on live, including what Freddie Heredia is doing out west. Two 1 on the way. That pitch missing upstairs for ball 3. Alondra Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, wearing the number 79. Not a usual number you see in softball. Here's the 3-1. Good eye, and that's a 2-out walk. Bazan draws the walk. Rodriguez will come to the plate. Now a timeout in the circle. We're going to take a quick timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're Lyford University, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live after the quick timeout. Rodriguez, the batter, 1 for 2. That one's high for ball 1. Rodriguez popped up to the catcher in the 3rd inning and is responsible for the lone run up on the board for the Diamondbacks. She had the RBI single back in the 5th. 1-0 on the way. Trevino delivers and pumps in a strike. 2 down. 1 ball and 1 strike is the count. Hidalgo taking on Bernie at Texas A&M Kingsville. That game's going on just up the road. One on the way. That pitch swung on, picked by the shortstop, over to first, and in time, 6-3 put out. Free softball from San Benito. We head to the 8th, and we're going to flip to the ITB rules. 1-1 as we head to the 8th. You're watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Hi, we're Brownsville veterans, and thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Inside a top-secret, highly classified government laboratory, an experimental killer virus has breached containment. You and your team have 60 minutes to find the antivirus. Book your adventure today at trappedrgv.com.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
Then we would like to show you how we can help.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live, top of the 8th inning. Bridget Sanchez leading it off for the Lady Tigers. That bunt sailed foul, and Casanova is ahead in the count, no balls and a strike. Bridget Sanchez coming in the 9th spot. 9-1-2. The order due up for Mercedes. That one misses for a ball. A ball and a strike. Bella Ramos, the runner on second. Again in the ITB rules. The player who recorded the last out will be on second base. It's kind of like the same as in college football where you start at the 25. Each team will get an opportunity, of course. Pioneer will get the final shot as they are the home team. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss. Casanova with the strikeout. Now the home plate umpire is going to call time. He's going to do some house cleaning on home plate. Adamari Perales, the batter. She's 1 for 2, a ground out in the first, a single in the third, and reached on an error in the sixth. Go ahead run on second here in the top of the eighth. Casanova, her pitch misses outside for ball one, and again we are at 6:08. The Rio Hondo San Benito game slated to start at 7, so far so good as far as keeping things on track. Here's the 1-0 from Casanova. This one's hit. Shallow left center field. Lopez with the range calls that one in for out number 2. 2 down. This brings up Michaela De La Torre. She's 1 for 2 on the day with a ground out in the first, a single in the third, and laid down the sacrifice in the sixth. To see who will be pitching for San Benito and Rio Hondo. Just curious on who these starters are going to be. Megan Cavazos got the start earlier today against Pioneer. That pitch finds the strike zone. No balls, 1 strike. 2 down in the inning after Lopez hauled that one in for the second out. Here's the 0-1, swung on, chopper. Here's the shortstop, Lopez. Quick play over to first and in time. The freshman, Carissa Lopez, showing off the range midway through the eighth. We're all tied at 1. You're watching Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Callie Bess leading it off for the Lady Diamondbacks. Coach Garcia digging into his back pocket, going with some speed to lead off the bottom half of the eighth inning. Rodriguez will be the runner on second, laying down the bunt. And just like that, the winning run is on third base with 1 down. Understanding the part of do your job, and Bess just put the Lady Diamondbacks in position to win this ball game. Back to the top of the order. First pitch in for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 on the way to the batter, Hernandez. Fouls that one back for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Trevino gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. That's outside for ball 1. Ale Ariana in the on-deck circle. Hernandez, the leadoff batter in the order. 1-2 pitch on the way. That's upstairs for ball 2. Some of the lights starting to come on here at the ballpark. 2-2 on the way. Winner here will go to the championship game tomorrow to face the Lyford Lady Bulldogs. That game's slated to start at 12:30. Here's the 2-2. That one's fouled back. That's the pitch that Hernandez was looking for. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. The winning run on third. Here's the 2-2, Trevino. Sent this one to extra innings with the tying home run in the top of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. And a good eye from Hernandez. That one's outside. The count runs full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hernandez is 0 for 1 with a ground out to the pitcher in the third. Drew 2 walks in the first and in the 6th inning. 3-2 payoff pitch on the way. This one popped up foul and out of play, and a good at-bat from the leadoff hitter, Hernandez. Ale Ariana in the on-deck circle. Three-two payoff pitch on the way. We'll try it again. That's low for ball 4. While the walk does not hurt you because the winning run is on third. So essentially you could, in theory, walk this next batter and still be okay. With 1 down in the inning. Ale Ariana digs into the box. She's 0 for 3. Perfect opportunity to get her first hit of the game. Shows bunt, but pulls back and takes a strike. Runners on the corners first and third, and again the winning run is on third. That's the only run that matters. Alondra Rodriguez, the designated player who is the last out in the inning, then becomes the runner on second. Here's the 0-1. Upstairs for ball 1. A ball and a strike, and again for Mercedes. Your options are open here. As the runner Hernandez will take second, but again, no harm done. Either way, the base is open at first if you do walk the hitter Ariana. Here's the 1-1. Big swing and miss for strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes. Trevino, the pitcher. The Lady Hounds waiting in the background to get this ball game underway. Again, they're slated to start at 7 o'clock. Here's the 1-2. High and tight, and the count runs even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Pioneer trying to punch their ticket to the title game to face Lyford. They can do that here with a run and walk away with a 2-1 win in this pitcher's duel between Casanova and Trevino. Gets the signs. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, and that's going to be foul. Got a good piece of it. Just got to straighten that one out. Could have fallen in for the game-winning hit. 2-2 on the way with one down. Pitch, swing and a miss, and a strikeout. Big strikeout there for Mercedes. Natalie Trevino. Andrea Ortiz now the batter. 2 down now in the inning. The winning run on third, bottom of the 8th. Swinging and a hard shot foul for strike one. Ortiz batting third in the order. Carissa Lopez, the cleanup batter. She's in the on-deck circle. So middle of the order for the Lady Diamondbacks and the spot you want to be in. Base hit can win it. Here's the 0-1. Chased that one upstairs for strike two on the rise ball. Now Mercedes 1 strike away from wiggling out of the jam. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt for a ball. Lopez waiting in the on-deck circle. A ball and 2 strikes to Ortiz, 0 for 3 on the day. Has a shot to make up for it here. Here's the 1-2, swung on. Just had to straighten that one out on a line drive foul ball. Lady Hounds watching on. The Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats should be wrapping up their warm-ups. Game on the line here for Pioneer. Ortiz the batter. That's in the dirt for ball 2. Now Deuce is wild on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on in the bottom of the 8th. The winning run on third. Trevino in a battle with Ortiz. Here's the 2-2. It's in the dirt for ball 3. And again, if you do walk Ortiz, it's not the worst thing in the world for Mercedes. You do have first base open. That would set up the freshman Carissa Lopez. She's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts in the 4th and in the 6th. Drew a walk back in the 2nd inning. So there's 2 outs. And again, if you were to load the bases here, then it would be any base with the force out. A lot of moving parts here. 3-2 payoff pitch on the way from Trevino, trying to get the Lady Tigers out of the jam. Upstairs, ball 4. That sets the stage up for the freshman here in the bottom of the 8th. Base hit will win it. Ortiz takes the free pass to first. Winning run on third. Carissa Lopez at the plate. Pitch. And for strike 1 at the knees. Lopez 0 for 2. Looking for her first hit of the evening. Drew a walk back in the 2nd, the only time she's been on base. Here's the 0-1. That one's popped up. This one's back. And it's just out of play. Lopez behind in the count early. No balls and 2 strikes. 6:22 on my watch. The sun's starting to creep down and the lights are coming on. And the temperatures are starting to dip just a little bit. Bases full of Lady Diamondbacks. The only one that matters is the runner on third. Out to Rodriguez. Here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 0-2. This one's popped up to the right side and out of play. Lopez fighting off Trevino here as they've locked horns. Natalie Trevino, a senior in the circle, taking on the freshman. Lopez digs back into the box. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, base hit into left field. Pioneers going to the championship game. That's the ball game. Walk-off single for the freshman. Carissa Lopez sent that one into left field and sends the Lady Diamondbacks to the championship game to face the Lyford Lady Bulldogs tomorrow at 12:30. That's how this one will come to an end. The walk-off single from Lopez. Hang tight, final game of the day, 7 o'clock. San Benito taking on Real Hondo. So long for now. You're watching Real Sports Live.